Hi and welcome to this new video in which I'm going to show you how to export regression data to Word, Excel, or text. We have in this video show you how it is possible using the Outrage package, and if you are watching one of my places for the first time, do not hesitate to subscribe and activate the coach notification so that you don't miss any of the next posts. So, to get back to the subject of today's video, it's sometimes difficult to be able to transfer the results of a linear question to other software perhaps. Excess, being able to transform them better, or Word, being able to manipulate them better in. The difference in our memories and others, sometimes we are forced to copy the results, or to copy the results of the other table STATA, and with great difficulty to transfer them under Word or other state processing software. So in this video, we're going to show how you can use the Outrage package. So can't you export this data and these results? So the first thing to do is of course to install the package. So do it. So you just have to call the command install out with 2, so click after. C is install. I need to write install out. Rate 2. So you click enter. So whatever it is given that the await package is already installed on my computer, it's just going to do the check, and at the end, it's going to tell me that the package already exists. So you see, consistency in modification not already stored or require already exist, and I update on prepare file. All the file folders related to the Outrage package are already installed on my computer. This data is updated, so that's the first step. The second step is to define the folder in which I would like to let my data be exported. So by default, so I'm going to navigate to the folder first. So I'm going to call CD, so this folder there. So I'm using this down arrow to get the path. So and then I do a C check, so the path to my folder in which I would like to have my Word, Excel, or text file. So in which I would export my results, the results of my regressions from the stage. So I'm going to define this folder first as if folder, by the way, toy. So I'm going to tell how Sylvie, so between buddies, so Cindy warehouse I'm going to paste the path, so, and then click enter. So this folder there has been set as the folder where the results will be exported. So given that my RX package is installed, so I'll perform a logistic regression. So to be able to explain a binary qualitative variable, so logistic regression and a methodology that is used to analyze, isn't it? To ensure the audit's adequacy, I will utilize the balance variable. An instance of this is the binary health status, which will be assessed independently. I'm going to take, for example, age. I'm going to take the ANS. I want to take the education level. I want to take household income. So I'm going to limit myself to this one. So I'm going to click enter. So, and there you see, so the results of my regression appear on my screen status. So we have 1 hour square, quite low. We have a number of indicators, but there is not a nice problem. Everything is valid or significant, but my problem is to be able to export these results made as software to Excel or off. And so to be able to do that, given that I've already estimated my linear model, so I'm going to use the house command ret2, so followed by factory 800 in the plural, then using creation soil, therefore gods. I'm going to specify a number of parameters. So like, for example, I'd like more each time the new regression that I'm going to do. Let's say the command to admit that it's replaced. So the reason why I'm going to put replaces afterward. For example, I want 2 digits after the pen decimals, 2 digits after the city, 2, and I want to export my open file, Word, for example. I'm home. And there you see that the command has been well combined. And so if I go into my CD file, then actually see my work file, which has been my WOW file has actually been created. We don't know how to open, so you can see that the results that are on this file, this result of STATA that are there, so are going to be displayed, including the coefficient and the default standard deviation. So there you have it, my Word file that's opened with the results. So here I use the pluses command, so I can do the same command again. I replaced Word with Excel. It will create an Excel file instead of being in my CD file. The generated Excel file will have the same result as before. And when heard that I used the command, so outracked, even amputated under the one I'm going to close, so if failing to use. Instead, I use Apple. So I click enter, so it's going to compile the next result into the result that already existed in my file. So if I'll do use, so I'm in Excel, that's it. So I open the Excel file can't you see that in my Excel file the two results have been compiled on the same table? And so it can happen that I do several questions and that I would like, for example, that the question, same table, and there I use the command in the order. I'm going to use just 2 and to specify the number of decimal places, so there you have it. So it was this whole video that showed us the account again, how to use the package, create its importance and its different functions. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't hesitate to do so and activate the edit check marks. This way you won't have to inquire about my next post until then.